I was 3 years old when my parents got married. We lived on the Rincon in Ventura, and I was afraid of the lizards. But my father would always hold me and walk me through the rocks so we could go to the ocean. When I was 17, my mother died in a car accident, and she was only 37. I went to my godmother's house, and here's my father, this 6'5" man, just weeping like a baby. He loved her. And he played for the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he used to call me LB, and he would say, "Are you gonna pass or are you gonna punt?" And I think that's why I approach my cancer the way I do. I just think that strength I get from living with him. When I originally got diagnosed 20 years ago, I thought that I had beat it. I had no idea I'd have to go through cancer again. I just remember driving and just like, not again. I was just like, okay, you know, I might not survive.
To have to go through breast cancer once is one thing, but this was the second time she had experienced a cancer diagnosis, and so it was pretty devastating.
The first time I met Dr. Lum, she was just very considerate, very respectful, very knowledgeable, and she spoke to my heart.
We have an amazing team here who really feels for the patient in that when you come in, you're not just a cancer. We really do have to meet patients where they're at and understand what their specific needs are. So she had invasive ductal cancer that comes from the milk ducts in the breast. Because she had already had treatment for breast cancer in that one breast 20 years ago and had already had radiation, we recommended that she have the rest of her breast removed to have a total mastectomy on that side. She elected to have her other breast removed, and she also chose to have breast reconstruction at that time.
At one point, she held my hand and she said, "You're never going to be the same person you are today."
Once someone has had a cancer diagnosis, they really aren't the same. It's a life-changing event, and for her to go through it multiple times, that speaks to the resilience of her and the human spirit in general. There's always pain involved with surgery. She had to go through a stepwise reconstructive process with her plastic surgeon. Probably all told, that takes a few months to get through.
A lot of emphasis is placed on a woman's appearance, and I know I'm not my outside. I know I have a soul, but you don't really understand until you have a part of your body cut off. I had to look inward, and I had to really concentrate on the things that matter. I have faith, and I really think that's what got me through.
Cancer is cancer because it can always come back. And so there can be microscopic cancer cells that are circulating even if there's no bulky cancer in there. Fortunately for her, we were able to remove all of the cancer, and she has no evidence of disease.
When we got home, I was just happy to wake up in the morning and just let the birds speak to me and just see the sun come up.
Seeing her go from that really devastating initial diagnosis through the surgery recovery process and then onto the other side, and knowing she's going to live a long, full life. It's pretty amazing to see that transformation.
Adversity either defeats you or you rise above it, and I rose above it. Cancer does not define me. I got to live all these years and have all these great experiences, and it's a small price to pay for life. Or not promised anything. So make it count.